Vanished, the disappearance of Jay Slater. The NRG Music Festival in Tenerife pulsed with life. Young people from across the globe gathered to celebrate music in summer. Among them was 19-year-old Jay Slater from Lancashire, England. He was ready for adventure. But by June 17, 2024, the festive atmosphere had given way to fear. Jay Slater vanished. The news spread quickly. A young man, alone in a foreign country, was missing. Worry turned to dread. Days turned into weeks. Hope dwindled. The search for Jay Slater became a race against time. On July 15, a body was discovered. The location was a remote area near Masca, Tenerife. The terrain was unforgiving: cliffs, ravines, dense vegetation. The confirmation came a day later. The body was Jay Slater's. The news, though dreaded, brought a grim closure to the agonizing wait. The search was over, but the questions were just beginning. Last steps tracing Jay's final hours. Jay Slater's last known movements are pieced together like a puzzle with missing pieces. He was last seen leaving a party on June 17th. Two men, Rocky and Ayub Kasim, were with him. Their destination was reportedly a remote Airbnb in Masca. Jay's last contact with the world was a chilling phone call. He reached out to his friend Lucy. His words were frantic: lost, out of water, phone battery at 1%. He was attempting a 10-hour walk back, he said. The call dropped. Silence. The details of his journey remain unclear. What led Jay to this desolate location? Why was he alone? What happened in those final hours? The lack of answers created a void. And into that void rushed speculation, rumor, and fear. Whispers in the dark, the rise of online theories. The internet, in the wake of tragedy, can be both a help and a hindrance. It can amplify calls for information and aid in searches, but it can also be a breeding ground for misinformation and speculation. Jay Slater's case became a grim example of this duality. Online forums buzzed with theories. Some pointed fingers at the men last seen with Jay, Rocky, and Ayub Kasim. Kasim's past conviction for drug dealing in the UK fueled suspicion. Rumors of drug involvement swirled. Was Jay forced into something? Did he witness something he shouldn't have? These theories, while unconfirmed, took on a life of their own. They spread rapidly, fueled by the uncertainty and the thirst for answers. It's important to note, Spanish authorities have found no evidence linking Rocky and Ayub Kasim to Jay's disappearance. Both men reportedly cooperated with the police. Shadows of doubt. Was Jay in danger? The circumstances surrounding Jay's disappearance were undoubtedly concerning. A young man far from home, lost in a foreign country. His final phone call painted a picture of distress and desperation. It's natural to wonder, was Jay in danger? The autopsy revealed that Jay died from injuries consistent with a fall from height. This finding, while tragic, pointed towards a potential accident. The treacherous terrain of the region could have easily led to such a fall. However, the question of Jay was alone in such a dangerous area remains. Did he wander off by choice? Was he disoriented or lost? Was there an external factor at play? These unanswered questions continue to fuel speculation and keep the possibility of foul play alive in the minds of many. Navigating the maze: truth, speculation, and respect. In the absence of concrete answers, it's human nature to seek explanations. We try to fill the gaps in the narrative, often turning to speculation and conjecture. While understandable, it's crucial to tread carefully. The line between seeking truth and spreading harmful rumors can be thin. It's easy to get caught up in the what-ifs and maybes, but it's vital to remember that behind every theory there are real people. Jay Slater's family and friends are grappling with an unimaginable loss. Sensationalizing their tragedy or contributing to unfounded rumors only adds to their pain. Respectful discourse is paramount. Focus on the facts. Jay's disappearance, the search efforts, the confirmed details of his death. Acknowledge the gaps in the narrative without resorting to unfounded accusations or harmful speculation. Awaiting answers. The quest for closure. The investigation into Jay Slater's death remains open. Spanish authorities continue to piece together the events that led to this tragedy. Whether they uncover definitive answers that satisfy the public's curiosity remains to be seen. In the meantime, it's our responsibility to approach this case with sensitivity and respect. Let's honor Jay Slater's memory by advocating for a thorough investigation and by treating all involved with empathy. Instead of getting lost in the labyrinth of rumors, Let's focus on calling for justice and supporting those who need it most. The search for Jay Slater might be over, but the quest for truth and closure continues.